We really appreciate it. Sean is back. Are you back? Oh my god! I'm putting that in the video. Oh no, Andre put that in the video. Wait, what did you say? You're like he's like what?
He's definitely one of those guys that hates rich kids. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's me. Wait a minute. I'm looking in the mirror.
Oh, finally, people stop saying it's me, and finally it's Alan and not me. Huh? Welcome back to Weeb Gamer, the podcast where we talk about everything to do with anime, video games, and whatever else we want to talk about, as well as Weebs, gamers, and podcasts. That's good stuff.
Oh yes,
I'm
Daddy.
joined once again by my co-hosts, Sean. Wave to the camera. And Alan.
Keep going.
Do I
to the
wave?
camera.
Okay.
Yeah, wave to the camera. How are you two gentlemen on this fine evening?
Let's just start respectively with Sean. Sean, how you go? How you going?
I'm doing pretty good over here. I just got home after.
Okay. Let me just.
All right. Oh man. Yeah, we were doing some heavy ASMR there.
That was Andre, bro. His Morgan Freeman voice came up and he started doing that shit.
Oh man. Voice.
Yo,
Beautiful.
can we get started, bro?
Okay,
It's your fault,
yeah,
man.
I'm
You stalled
I'm doing pretty
the shit out
good.
of that.
I'm loving the weather. I'm sure everyone who's
Oh,
watching is
man.
loving the summer weather. It's
Unless you
feels
live in
like
like
the
a southern
life is
hemisphere.
just coming back into us again. You know.
Oh, I love when life comes back into me. It's
Oh,
just
it's so
it's
much
so
better.
it's
It's just
so good.
It's just you remember how to feel
Oh
good
yeah.
again.
It's just
Assuming that you're.
you know
How
what,
long
when-
has it been? Yeah, I was about to say something, but
what's
I
going
can't.
on? So when
It's too early. It's too
so when
early. I
life
can't
comes-
say anything.
When life comes into me, it's just like I don't know. It gives me a warm feeling. It makes me feel welcomed.
Yeah,
And,
same.
it's
Very well.
just sometimes a little bit like today was a little bit sticky, but you know what, whatever.
It was
so it's
indeed.
fine. It was indeed a
It
little
was.
bit a little
I'll
bit
take it.
sticky. Yeah, but it
I-
came.
it
It
was.
came and it's here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Hey,
great by the way.
It's better than that white stuff though. You know.
Yeah,
In
we
the
don't.
cold
Yeah,
times. I hate
the
that
white stuff with like we don't consent to that stuff. We don't care about that stuff.
You're talking about, speaking of white stuff, Executioner and Her Way of Life.
Wow, we
Lots
just
of white
totally
stuff.
skipped
No.
over the game. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What gaming thing?
Gaming thing.
There's no gaming thing. We
I
have to
started-
say that.
Is
You
it
have
not?
to say
Oh,
that.
I played Horizon some more, and I
Nice.
made progress
Hey.
finally.
How's
So
that
I
going?
might actually beat it soon.
Nice.
I'm back in the groove of it. I get it. I figured out how to play again, so that's a good thing.
Nice.
I had to be frustrated for a little bit, but
Yeah.
Elden Ring taught me.
Okay.
Elden Ring taught me to.
How was that running around and not getting anywhere while running around compared to the other games that you were?
I just learned how to fly. So
There it
now
is.
it's faster.
Fly? Oh.
Now we're
Spoiler
chilling.
alert.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically, it's
Wow.
it's quick travel method, right?
The-
Basically.
There is a quick travel method also.
Oh,
Oh,
so
and
you-
quick travel is way better because it's PS5, so it literally
like
loading
zero
screens are like
latency,
7
yeah,
seconds,
yeah.
not even like 0.2 seconds.
Hmm.
But no, there's like there's like flying robots. Like
Yep.
you get able to override the flying ones, not just the horsey ones, so you can fly.
Yeah.
Also,
I have some
That's all
gaming
I got.
news. It doesn't really
Okay.
apply to me though.
Okay.
The Borderlands 3 is now free to download. I'm not sure. What do you guys think of Borderlands? I've never actually played it.
It's a good game, very good story mode, and it's very fun. I believe the Borderlands, the newer ones at least, are like multiplayer, like not maybe online. I think maybe new ones, but co-op definitely is really fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Borderlands. I like the art style too. It's a little different. It's not the generic CGI bullshit, but yeah, it's really
Is there much like difference between the games, or is it like pretty much the same?
I mean, I think the way they made it, you don't need to know the other story. Like, it's better if you do know the other stories and how it's played out to play the newer
Yeah,
ones. But
so
I
it
don't
does
think
follow?
it does follow a little bit. I think.
Okay.
free to download on what?
On PC. Sorry, Andre.
Nice. Come on, Andre.
I forgot. I didn't clarify the exact system. Or
That's all right.
Whatever. I'll still Borderlandness.
Just play it on your Mac, man.
Borderlandless.
Yeah, just play it on your Mac. Yeah.
You're so hilarious.
So
I use my
funny.
work laptop.
10 frames per second.
Hopefully, no one sees it.
Oh man, no, my work laptop could never handle that, so I couldn't.
Oh shit! Really?
Never,
Come on, that game's old though.
never.
Borderlands.
barely handle.
Oh yeah, I
Yep.
guess.
Probably couldn't even handle friggin' what's that game called? Solitaire.
The spiders coming, like the spider
God.
cards just not loading because it's just too slow.
Oh my god! When you beat the game and all the cards that go, it's just like
freeze, crash the
stop.
computer,
It just
bro.
crashes. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Exactly. What about you, Alan? You
do I
got
have gaming
gaming
news?
excitement?
Not really. Just I was speaking to the boys. We are going to be sponsored soon. I just have to get details on that. I guess it has something to do with gaming because it's called where I work. I'm not gonna say yet, just in case. Esports affiliate program. So that's what it is. So esports / entertainment. That's where we're going to be categorized. And yeah, that's going to be interesting when we get into it. It's starting. It's starting. What was this? Episode 63. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, that is definitely somewhere.
What else? I don't know. The weather just keeps coming. I don't know. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
All I know is how I'm doing. Thanks for asking so much.
We don't
guys.
care.
Oh, sorry.
We talked about how the weather came. Like I don't think we need to worry about how you're doing.
You know, I just wanted to tell you how trash my life is right now, but that's okay. Fine.
You can keep. Let's do it. Let's talk about
Why
it.
is your life?
No,
trash?
man. Listen. Okay, I had to go to a naturopath because I got issues. My naturopath gave me he's like, yo, you got to do this mad specific diet. So this is day 4 of that. And I want to shoot myself. But
Oh, no.
Do you have like a?
Break down the diet.
Is it
please.
gluten?
I gotta know.
Is it gluten? You have an issue with?
no, it's an elimination diet. I can't eat any dairy.
You're finding
I can only
out.
eat. Yeah, I have to find out what's causing my issues. So for 3 weeks, he said I have to cut all of it out basically. And then after that, you introduce like one food group at a time.
Yeah, and then see what messes you up. Interesting.
Yeah, I think you told us about that before. What is the issue? Like the weight gain or?
No, it's not even just that. I sleep. He said it can help with my
yeah.
sleep. It can
I
help
think-
with.
oh,
I got
fuck, I
like
should go do
skin
that too,
problems.
then.
It can help with all of that stuff. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can send it to you, and it's like it's not that it's crazy. It's just you can't have any sugar. So like,
Nah,
you
never
can't-
mind
you
talking.
can't
I'm not touching
You can't
that.
put
I ain't
sauce
touching
on
that.
anything.
What?
Oh,
Oh hell no! Hell, I'd rather die. Well, you know what? No. I wouldn't want to say that. I don't want to say that.
Huge after. He's gonna look like freaking Wolverine soon.
Who's that?
No,
No.
man. I'm like, so I'm like
This is
barely
chicken with
surviving.
salt.
That's literally all I've been eating.
No, I can have garlic and onion. So I literally do chicken.
Oh, that's fire!
You
I could do
it's
that.
literally
I could do that.
salt, garlic, onion powder,
Beautiful.
and then a little bit of paprika, and that's all.
There you go.
Oh,
That's all
actually,
you need, really.
I use cumin too. Actually, is good.
Nice.
Oh, Cumming?
So I use
I
it.
love Cummings, man.
Yeah.
Really
Mhm.
good.
Whitney Cummings, great, funny comedian.
But
Yes,
very funny guy, and I just love when
she's
yeah.
a woman, but that's okay.
Shit. Well, you know what else is not right. He's the Shield hero. Fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, let's do
my
Shield
God.
Hero first.
Can we
Okay,
please
let me
do
do.
Shield Hero first?
Yeah, okay.
I didn't
So
watch
basically, at the,
Yeah.
oh, I'll tell you what happened. So
You
basically,
didn't watch it
they
again.
jump into a portal. They jump into the portal. They wake up and they're like, "Oh my gosh, where is everyone?" And then everyone is just right there. And then
I
But the-
can picture it. Like that's how bad this is. I can picture
Yeah.
exactly what you're saying. Good,
This
keep
is
going.
it.
Keep going.
Except Philo for some reason.
yeah, Philo's not there.
Oh.
But anyways, so they wake up. He doesn't know what his shield is. They find out they're all level 1. So what's her face? Raftali is a child again, and then the
What?
green-haired girl is useless.
I'll watch that
again.
episode. Never mind.
Right, and then they escaped the prison that they were in. It wasn't locked, and then they discovered they got to go level up. They kill some demons, and then a strong one comes out of the water, a kappa, and then he went to kill him, and then they're like, "Nah, you guys are losers." And then some girl with a fishing rod sword comes, and she's the hunter hero.
Blood sword. God.
They got beat up by a turtle.
Anyways, so she's the hunter hero. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you guys know my friends, Glass in them?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "Okay, follow me. I've been trapped here for so many years. How many years? I don't know how many years, but it's a lot of years." And then they have a conversation. She gives like a heart to heart saying she's sad. And then now Fumi's like, "Yo, we gotta leave." And then she's like, "No, we can't. But I'll show you exactly where I tried to do it." And then she brings it to the exact part where they could leave, and then it was just a hole. So now Fumi's like, "Yo, I play video games, bro. I'm a glitch the game." And then he grows a tree inside the church, and it blows up the church, and then they fall through the floor, and then they wake up outside the prison, but they're still in the other dimension. And the Fisher lady was happy.
Nice.
That's it.
And then he
That
calls her
sounded
a
like
lolly.
a very interesting episode.
Oh yeah, she did call her a lolly.
What?
Because she's tiny, and then he's like, "How old are you?" She's like 18. He's like, "Are you a lolly baba?"
That's hilarious.
Oh my god! But yeah, that's it. I don't have anything to say.
They got beat up by a turtle. That's all I have to say.
That's the next thing he said. I have nothing to say about it.
All right, I'm just gonna laugh at the fact that the writers were basically like, "Hey guys, we don't know where to go from here. What should we do?" And they're
Start
like,
over.
Basically, exactly.
Oh yeah, like fuck.
Here's what we do: make them level 1 again. That'll make things interesting. Oh man, classic trope.
That's
Just
beautiful.
reset
The
the
one
game.
interesting thing is, I guess, is the girl didn't know about the waves, but
Yeah, that was
like-
weird. Like, where's the point? of you?
Lark,
What's the point of
Lark, and Glass and them
Mm-hmm.
know about the waves, so she's one of the heroes. She should technically also know about him, but she doesn't.
you? Why was she trapped
Maybe
there?
there's something there.
Did she say?
She said she got tricked by the enemy or some shit. That's what she said.
She's a liar, bro. She just sucks.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things that could be interesting, but I have no faith in them anymore. So
Yeah,
I
like
just see
so.
where it goes.
Can someone like I know Andre? You've been saying it's gonna get good, not by you saying it's good. You've heard it was gonna get good. So
I have no
find
idea what's
out
gonna happen.
how long until, and then we'll figure that out, and then we'll come
Oh, really?
back.
That's how much we're giving up, eh? We're just like,
Oh,
okay.
no.
Just tell us. Just tell us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, honestly, I don't really give a shit anymore. Like, if this was Attack
Yeah.
on Titan, I would have definitely read the manga by now. If it was like this bad and someone's like, "Oh, it gets so good," I would have definitely read it. But
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean. So I don't know. I can wait, but I'm like, as you could tell, I haven't watched it for 2 episodes, so I don't care about it.
I will say though, Andre, read up to the last chapter of Tokyo because.
Well,
I don't even
Oh.
remember
Oh.
where I am, bro.
Oh. It got
Catch
good.
up on that.
Did it get good?
Just the last chapter was a bit surprising.
You didn't say it got good though. You just said, "Oh, it's surprising."
It can't. I'm telling you
surprising.
right now, there is nothing they can do to make it good. It's over.
No.
What?
It's
What?
over.
It had like a crucial
Something happened. There's like in like Marvel where they said there was those like time events that
Yeah.
like no matter what you do it happens, and then you can't
A
change
nexus
those
point.
things. Yeah, the nexus points. There's
Yeah.
a nexus point that happened, and now no matter which path happens, it's trash. So, but I will finish it obviously because I invested in it. And
Should I
will
read
definitely
it?
Do it.
Should I catch up?
Read
or
it,
no?
bro, because
Yeah,
there's
you
like
want
a less than 7% chance.
But,
Actually,
like,
next
hold on.
next arc.
Yeah.
Next arc
You
I
said it
will
was
read.
good. Yeah, you said
Next
it was,
arc I'll read.
Okay.
The arc in the middle I'll skip. The
Okay.
arc after that I'll watch, and then the rest I don't care.
That's what I'm thinking. I think I don't want to read. I don't want to watch the shitty parts. I'd rather read it and skim through it. I do want to watch the good parts though. Is that
The
make
next
sense?
you know
They
how
skip.
they had the trailer about the Christmas thing that's coming out. When
Yeah.
is that coming out? But it's coming out sometime. Yeah, that
Yeah.
part's pretty good.
Okay.
it's pretty good.
That one's good.
So maybe for
the
now,
one after
I'll let
that
off of
is
it. I'll let off of it, and then I'll read it after we watch the second season. Is that what I'm?
I don't remember what happens after that.
Yeah, there's some weird like little yeah. What happens between that's not really memorable.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then
The good arc.
but then the arc after that, where a
that
certain
was
character shows up, and then it gets good. Right there.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, but that's. I guess we're done with Shield Hero then. Yep.
Yeah.
Respectable. Yeah, we're Shield Heroes
Shield Hero.
/ ToykoRevengers.
It's an easy timestamp.
Very easy. What's next? What are we
Okay,
thinking?
let's do Executioner of and Her Way of Life. How about we do that?
Sure.
All right.
Sounds good. Okay, so I had to ask them what happened because I didn't remember, but basically they decided that what's her name? Menno decided that she's gonna continue her journey to figure out how to kill Akari. They continue their journey. They walk for 3 months. They get to some town, and then Momo's like, "Be careful, they all hate you," and then Menno's like, "Nah." And then she
Basically.
completely ignores it. They have a bath. They leave the bath, and the Menno's like, Momo's like, "Yo, did you even try to send her into the demon fog thing wall?" And then she's like, "You know what? No." And then everyone's like, "Oh my god, maybe she's feelings." But nope. The very next day, she's like, "I'll try it." And then
Let's take this boat. Let's go.
and then drugs are on the boat. Leaves are on the boat. Somehow there was 2 boats. I don't know
Nice.
how that happened.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Boat in the boat that you never saw. It was no boat in the boat, but there was a boat.
They were
Okay.
folded on top of each other.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyways, so they push the boat into the fog. She wakes up and she's like, "Oh, I'm here already. Oh, look at this giant demon." And then she pops back up. And then in Menno's boat, and she's like, "You can't kill me." She didn't tell that to Menno. She said that to herself. But she's like, "You can't kill me here." And then Menno's like, "What's going on?" "Oh, well, let's go back." And then they drive their boat back. And then we get a little thing about, what are they called? The organization? Whatever. There's some organization that hate Flare pretty much. And they want to kill Flare because Flare messed up thing and killed this girl's mother. And then this girl's acts like an innocent, like stupid, like she's supposed to be the head of the thing because her father is sick, who is the old head. But everyone thinks she's incompetent, and she acts like she's kind of incompetent. She's all nice. She's like, "Oh, maybe we should just wait and leave her alone."
She poisoned the sandwiches.
And everyone's like, "No, we have to kill them."
No.
And she's like, "No, let's just wait." And then she leaves.
That's exactly how she sounded too, by the way, guys. In Japanese as well.
And then she leaves, and then we get basically right before credit scene, she's walking in some room with like a sarcophagus. You know those magician things that close like this?
Yes.
Is that a sarcophagus? Is that what that's called?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, it's a
coffin. Iron Maiden. Yes.
Iron Maiden. That's right.
Sorry, man. I just finished watching Moon Knight. I got like
it's fire, by the way.
So it was Iron Maiden. She's like, "Get in there," and the kid's just like. And he walks in there, and then and then she's
the
like,
kid's Andre, but he's like, "All right." It said, "Oh, it looks scary." All right.
And it just closes, and then you see the blood oozing out, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
It was like one of those episodes where it's just information, and we're just like, but what I did like, what they did give us was that when I forget her name, Akira was in the fog, she said, "Oh, that wasn't there last time," and then she died and came back out or whatever, used her pure concept. So that's interesting that how even though she did already experience all this and she knows what's going to happen, there is changes, like actual changes to the timeline, because like she's like, "Oh, that yellow light wasn't up there before."
Yeah,
and then that? So I think, I don't know, you know how this is going to go. Like, she's going to find a way not to kill her, but also, like, I guess save her, I think, maybe. Because what do we think? At the end, Manoa, whatever her name is, essentially, like, has to, like, either dies or kills her properly. But if she's killed her properly, we'd have never had this timeline. So I believe Menu dies, right? Meno? What's her name?
She, like, she does.
But the whole purpose of her doing that is to change the timeline.
Yeah.
I understand.
This isn't an AOT time loop.
No, I know.
This is diverging timelines.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, it's funny how, like, this one's different, even though, like,
yeah.
Like,
she hasn't really done anything.
Yeah, she hasn't done anything, but like, it's different. So I don't know. Maybe something can change that didn't happen before.
I'm wondering.
We don't know.
I don't know what the purpose of the light was. But she got eaten anyways. I thought maybe something was gonna save her. Or
yeah, so I thought too. Like, maybe it was like, I don't know.
Like, if you could stick her there, yeah. What I find is interesting. I never really like focused on this part of her power before, but I like that it doesn't just change everything back. It can just change like parts. It could just make parts of the world go backwards. Like she just returned to a previous state she was in, but time itself for everything didn't rewind. It was just for her.
Yeah, it's like that Bleach girl.
Bleach girl.
Yeah, the one that can heal, but she actually just rewinds.
Oh yeah, like Orihime.
I'm gonna say this every time until I forget.
Yeah, so it's like, oh man, so like the train thing, like if she moved that back, did she just move the train thing back and like nothing else?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, like, or did she change the whole like?
Oh, that would make sense because, or maybe she only moved the people because remember, what's her face, Momo and the queen. No, not the queen. The princess were transported off of the train.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So do you think they were just reverted back to their old position?
Maybe.
And the train was already gone past them?
Yeah, that's so weird to think about.
I wonder what the extent of that is. Like, does she control that, or does she even know that?
I think she.
I think she does. I don't think like her present self doesn't know how to do it.
Right. Her
inner self,
yeah, her the one that knows everything.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so does she also like when she goes into that other personality? What do you think the conditions are for that? Do you think
that's
it's like
what
right
I was
before
gonna ask.
She's about to die?
It must be right before because the last time it happened, the giant white glob thing was about to like eat her.
Yeah.
And then this time she was about to get eaten by a giant. Maybe she has to get eaten by something giant. I don't know.
Yeah, so far all that checks off is big giant eating her and then her almost dying. So
must be a life or death situation.
Gotta be,
thing.
yeah.
But then I'm wondering, how did she survive them in the first timeline?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, this is
If she didn't have her previous timeline.
There was no previous timeline. So when she died the first time, did she? Okay, hold on. Remember, she.
Oh well, I guess she's just already.
Right.
No matter what, she would die and revert.
Yeah.
So she's actively telling herself, like making herself forget at certain parts. Right. So she's already been through all this many times, and then just getting smarter every time it happens, and just transferring that information under the prerequisites of I'm dying and I need to know what I'm doing, and then reset myself for the next time I have to die. Okay, that makes sense.
It makes me kind of interested in how she originally acted with Minnow. Like
Right.
what she, like, obviously she wasn't as attached to her as like warming up to her. I wonder if she was like, maybe she didn't get along with her as well, or like didn't trust her, as opposed to now where she's just kind of blindly in love with her.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
True.
I also find it interesting that I didn't realize at the beginning, but I didn't know Menno like figured out the fact that she reverted time all the way. I didn't know Menno knew that until she just said it. Yeah, so that's really interesting because so that means that adds like an extra layer because Menno's like now she's trying to figure out why would Akari revert. All she knows is that Akari didn't die. So Menno's like, I don't know if I died or if I decided not to kill her or like what exactly happened to make her do that. And then so now everyone's hiding everything, where if they just had a conversation, they would just solve all the problems.
Basically.
Literally.
Although it'd be kind of awkward, like walking around with someone who wants to kill you and you kind of like know that.
That's true.
Oh, do you think that's why she's like reducing her memory?
I think so. Or she just wants, I think she wants what happened before to be altered, but only due to because the only difference really is that her like past self or whatever has the feelings that her current self has, but she doesn't know why. But that's really the only difference. Maybe she thinks those feelings will somehow lead them to like a better ending.
But if she already does she know that like how to die? Like, is she aware, or maybe she just doesn't know yet? Because if she knew how to die, I feel like I would just come back and just be like, "Listen, I know you want to kill me. This is what you got to do," and just kind of like a step by step. But I don't know.
I think she wants. I don't. Again, we think whatever Menno is trying to like kill Akira, but remember, I think it's the other way around where. Akira is trying to do the best she can for Menno, which everyone knows that. We all know that. But she wants to keep it, like Sean just mentioned, like as natural and organic as possible without like changing anything. I don't know, because even like the smallest like oh, I don't want to go there can be like, oh, okay, we're not going to go there, but she was supposed to. Or I don't know. Yeah. I just feel like the genuineness of Akira kind of like pushes Menno and changes her. Like that, I think that's the point, to change her mindset. Maybe not change it, but like to see like she's not all bad. Also, I was thinking that Menno is actually it actually went off of what Sean was saying a couple episodes ago with how she could use like with the pure concepts as her attacks would be pretty sick. Well, I was thinking about it. I'm like, what if she is a pure concept, like herself? She has like a power, but she doesn't really know it, and it's not really activated the same way. But that'd be kind of cool, huh?
What would it be?
I don't fucking know. We're figuring that out, aren't I? I'm just saying that'd be kind of cool. If like,
I don't know. I don't know if you're saying that.
No, I don't. I have no idea.
Are you saying that would just be? You don't have no evidence.
No, I have zero evidence.
Cool.
I'm literally just that'd be pretty cool. Like, what if, like, because all these people are isekai'd into this world, right? What if, because she was an orphan, right? She was isekai'd at a young age.
Yeah.
And she had the power of whatever, and maybe I don't know. I was thinking like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know.
It kind of makes sense because like she kind of appeared
Sean.
out of nowhere.
Say it.
She was kind of just like had no backstory or nothing.
And then how is she having flashbacks of school being in?
That's
school?
what I was gonna say too. Yeah.
Like what
she
the fuck?
has these random flashbacks of this place that she should have no like idea what it is.
See, I'm not right, but I'm also. It's kind of
so
like
you
not
did.
wrong.
So you did have evidence then. Why didn't you say the evidence?
It's not evidence.
That's my point.
It's all speculation. The problem with my brain, I've been watching this Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial, and everything is
my
hearsay. Everything is hearsay and relevance and obligation or whatever else they say. And I'm like, well, I think she said that, and I'm like, oh, hearsay, fuck.
You're leading the witness.
Leading the witness, exactly. So no, I think that would be pretty cool if like Meno was trying to show her where she came from, and that's the point. She's not supposed to die in this world. Like Meno was trying to help her get back. That was literally where my brain went, and then after that I was like, but why? And then it just kind of crumbled. It just literally kind of crumbled.
I don't know. That would definitely be interesting though. And again, it's not baseless. Our whole show is speculation, so just like say whatever and then say why, bro. It doesn't matter. You had no problem speculating when friggin' Fushi was turning into a rocket ship. So
Fushi, my boy, is rocket ship. I have to go back before this next season comes out to say remind me of it. Sean, you fucking read it, right?
Year or this year?
No, I didn't read much.
I didn't read much. Bitch. Yes, you did. I remember Andre being upset at you.
I did read some of it, but I didn't read past.
That's only because you got caught, though.
That's right. That's right.
A bit. No, I actually wasn't. I wasn't gonna read that far ahead. I like it too much to read that much into it.
Oh yeah, you like it too much. Yes.
I just wanted to see where it would start afterwards because it was killing me.
And then, where's it gonna go? And then where that start ended. Yeah, I get it.
Exactly.
I understand, man. It's all good, dude.
But yeah, I definitely like where this is going. Like this could have been like, oh, two friends adventuring and me trying to kill you, and like nothing more than that, But I like that there's so many deeper levels to this, and I like Alan's theory because I think that would make it really interesting.
Thanks, Sean.
And I think it has a lot of like paths to go down that would make it interesting. Like there's lots of potential for this.
Yeah.
So my hopes are actually a little bit higher now.
Yeah, that's the problem. I hate doing that.
We
always do this.
And we haven't even touched on the whole Flare thing. Like, who is she?
Like,
what
exactly.
Is she done?
Who is
like,
she?
Why is there an entire organization specifically hates one person?
Oh, because
Well, I understand that she like messed them up and like killed.
Yeah,
she messed them up.
Reason.
Yeah, and killed that girl's mom, and then like I understand that piece of it, but I feel like dedicate yourself to go against one.
Dedicate your
woman.
heart.
What were they trafficking? Weapons?
Something like that. It was some
drugs, hardcore drugs.
Little Fenty and all that. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, that was where my brain was going, and I don't know. The show has not let me down yet, honestly. I mean, that episode wasn't definitely not one of the best, but it was still gave us information. Still had me thinking like, oh, cool. Like, so she literally, there's gonna be an end where she actually has to die, because to go into the fog and come out, literally, she said no one can come out of that, but obviously she can because of the pure concept. Kind of just says, it just says to me like, oh, we have something in store for you next episode or whatever after that. Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
I thought was interesting too is when she found herself in the white area, she was like, oh, we're on track, and I thought I thought the whole point of this was to change the direction of like what we're going on, but maybe they just haven't reached that point where she wants it to diverge, where the thing that she wants to change hasn't they're not close to that yet, so she's like, it's okay, we're here, I guess. But yeah, that's all I got.
Cool.
Okay, I say we do Tomodachi Game.
No, next.
God.
But then what else is left?
Spy Family and Summertime Render.
I say we do Spy first, because that shit was like, I'll do the recap. I don't mind.
It's not that. It's just we'll have more time to talk about Tomodachi Game when.
That's what you're saying. You're thinking
and then we can. So we'll have long time now. Then we'll have a little bit of Spy Family, and then a long time for Summertime.
Cool. I respect that. I understand now.
You feel me? Okay. So basically.
Wait, now I'm muted. Fuck.
What did she do?
Guys, we have some socials. We have some Twitters. We have some TikToks. We have some Instagrams. Please.
How many Twitters do we have?
We have literally all of them. If you guys didn't know, we recently just bought Twitter. So our handle is Elon Musk. Yeah. So, thank you.
Back out of that deal.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Not yet.
It's
on hold.
We're gonna get rid of those bots. I promise. Also, on Fridays we do send out this beautiful audio that you're hearing usually in the morning, in your morning dumps, and then Saturdays the video. What did you say?
You said Sundays, I think.
Yeah, I did say Sunday. Friday, that's when the audio comes out. Saturday is when the video comes out. And I just hope to see you there. Give us a like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube, please. Really helps us out. There's gonna be some cool stuff coming up from myself and the team. The team being the two people you're literally seeing or hearing right now. Yay, team. And then, yeah, once we're super famous and rich, we're not going to care about any of this. And then we'll just have other people do our podcast for us. That being said, yeah, we're going to start talking about Tomodachi Gaming. And I probably should put the timestamp. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
so we left off basically the best kiss in the century.
Oh,
they fall
dude.
down.
Woo.
They wake up in a hole.
Yeah.
Manabu-kun just like, yo, stay there for 3 days.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
They're just like, okay. But anyway, so that's what happens. And then they have a heart-to-heart conversation. Mikasa tells them the real reason why he betrayed them. He's like, first, I kissed you, not because I like you. So don't get any ideas, man. Basically, that's what he said. and then he's like, so basically what happened is I was here before because I had best friends. And then my best friends started liking Shiho. And then we had a business together.
Crazy.
And then we lost all our money. And then we went to the Tomodachi game because they spent all their money on Shiho, he thinks. And then basically they lost the Tomodachi game, but all his friends gave their debt to him. And then Tenji was like, yo, I don't have to pay back the debt, I guess, if he doesn't say anything. Was that what it was? What's the point of having a debt if you can just get out of it by not talking? Anyways, whatever. Anyways, that's what happened. So he's like, as long as I don't say anything. But then obviously he's like, Dad, I need help. So then he tells his dad, first he meets one of his friends in the street. He's like, yo, why did you do this to me? Why did you do it? And he's like, listen, man, I ain't got nothing to say or else I'm going to disappear like the other guy. And he's like, what? And then Shiho's like, you okay? And he's like, no, I'm going to tell someone that I love the truth. Leaves Shiho and goes to his dad. Goes to his dad, tells his dad the truth. His dad's like, I got you, son. Doesn't got him because he died.
Gets got.
Yeah, and he's dead. And then Tenji's like, oh my God, what's happening? And then he looks at Shiho and he's like, it was her fault. It's all started with her. And then the next time he sees Shiho's an evil face. And you're like,
bro, kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And then so basically Tenji's whole thing was getting Shiho to admit that she had something to do with what happened to her dad, his dad. And then he's like, do you believe me, Yuichi? And she's like, bro, I'm just trying to drink this water.
Yeah, bro,
I ain't got time for this.
He's like, nah. Like, he's like, I don't know.
He's like, I'll talk to you in 3 days. I'm going to bed. So then basically he turns around, goes to bed. 3 days pass. Manabu-kun lets them out. Sergeant Manabu comes in his nice tank because they were in the forest. Yeah. And then another group of random first some random blonde lady shows up and she's like, hey Mikasa's mom, what are you doing? No, I'm joking. What's her name? Tsukino, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm watching my thing. And she's like, no, you're not. We're gonna bet. My team, there's 5 of us, there's only 2 of you. You want to bet? And then Tsukino's like, yeah, of course, because I trust, because he's a monster. And then so they have a bet.
A genius can't kill a monster.
So then basically they have to do. It's called friendly. What's it called? Friendly hide and seek.
Yeah.
I don't know why they put that preset in front of it. I feel like it's not going to be so friendly. There's going to be like guns available. You're going to some bullshit.
So basically, it's friendly hide and seek. It's teams versus teams. 5 on the other team, and then 2 on this team, and there's one person who has to hide, and the rest of the team tries to find the one hider. So that's why they're at a disadvantage, because one person hides, and the other team has 4 people to search. They only have Mikasa to search. Ooh. And then so that becomes an issue until Manabu's like, yo, this random lady that was so happened to possibly be by herself wants to join your team. And then Tenji, like a smart person, is always like, no, what the heck? And then Yuichi's like, I'm a beast, okay? I murder people. I don't care who joins my team. Right. So then he's like, reach. She joins the team. Tenji's flabbergasted, but she said, you know what, whatever, I'll just hide. Then Manabu says go, and then they run their opposite directions, and then that's where we end off.
Fantastic episode. I'm gonna start off with he was a demon. Yuichi was a demon from when he was younger. He was talking to his like mom figure in the hospital, and she's like, Yuichi, you know the only thing in life that's important other than money is friends. He's like, okay.
He's a sociopath.
And then literally like he goes out and there's like a pimp, I guess. I'm gonna call him a pimp.
Who was that guy?
I don't know, bro. But I'm like, all right, some pimp dude or like the priest. Either way, same shit. Literally comes up to Yuichi and he's like, Yuichi, you know what's real important in life? And he's like, yep, money. And then he's just like holding the money and he's like smiling. I'm like, oh shit, that was crazy.
He must be a sociopath.
He's
Because
gotta
remember,
be.
his mom's like, yo, call me mom. And he's like, fine. Fine.
Literally.
Call you mother.
How do you guys feel about firstly like the other team? I feel like they're gonna obviously break. I mean, there's no really notion for me that they're gonna beat them. That's right.
You think so? Okay.
I don't think so because I don't think that they're gonna beat Yuichi and friends, because I just feel like what Yuichi was kind of saying, like you trusted your friend so far, but this game makes you weigh your money and your friendship. So especially when there's the specific rules, like if someone swaps over and they get caught, their debt is like way more, but also like it gets transferred to all the other teammates. It's like it's like there's so many like variables, and I think that's why obviously he let the girl, what's her name, Maria? I think it was Maria. He let Maria join his team because he's like, well, the more variables you add, like think about it like this, even without the next episode, if there's two people and there's $1 million debt and you split it between the two, it's 500,000 each. But if there's three, then it's 333,300 blah blah blah. So it's like either way, having her on your team helps you out regardless. I don't know how much help she's gonna be because she literally is a part of like the organization, literally there to watch the guy. So I don't know if she's gonna like hinder them at all, or like Yuichi's gonna find a way to use her, which would be obviously exactly. That's probably what I'm thinking. And I still think to this. And now my question to you guys, Tenji's story, Mikasa. Sorry, we're gonna call him Mikasa. Mikasa's story. Do you guys believe that? What do you guys think?
I do.
Really?
I do.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
We actually mentioned that in the previous
I know
episode,
we did, bro. I know we said it too.
I know. When we were suspecting Shiho originally, we were like, oh, maybe it had something to do with his dad because his dad obviously passed away. Yeah. And then it ended up being connected. I was like, yeah.
It may be more complicated than what he thinks, but I feel like how he feels about it and the things that happen. I don't necessarily 100% believe that Shiho like got his dad murdered, but her kind of playing the like knowing two guys like them and like using them to give her money doesn't seem out of character.
Yeah, you know what? No. Yeah, like I mean, I guess my question was kind of shitty, but yeah, it's not really a yes or no. It's a gray area. So I don't believe his story. I think he's just coping because not in total. Because think about it. If he was in this game before, and he knew the next game. Or sorry, he knew there was going to be a next game and having more people will help. Why do everything possible to get Shiho to be the one to go next? I get it, because like they would all be debt free. She would be like that, but like, wouldn't you? I don't know. Wouldn't you want more people to be together going into the game?
What do you mean? You're talking about Tenji? Tenji just wanted to isolate her as much as possible,
so
she would like rely solely on him basically, and then once that happens, he can like kind of like pull the rug out under her and kind of like back her into a corner.
Question.
And I thought that oh sorry.
No, go.
I thought that was perfectly done. Like, because they never really expressed what his obsession was like targeted towards, like feelings wise. Like they never said like he loved her or anything, or he was obsessed with her, and we kind of just interpreted that as like, oh, he's in love with her or whatever, and he just like wants to control her, and he's kind of just like a relationship freak. But like to have this like crazy backstory to actually kind of like give pretty good reason for why he's acting like how he was.
Absolutely.
Like my opinion of him just like immediately flipped.
Oh yeah.
But of course he could be lying, like Alan said, but. Honestly, like this episode made this show the number one for me.
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah, for sure. This past summer rendering for me, because it's just there was so much happening. I'm like, oh, I'm so into this.
I thought you were about to tell me a story about this past summer.
Yeah, I was gonna say this past summer.
I was like,
no. So I want to make comments here. So the reason why I can't fully believe Tenji is because if she was that smart and if she was that diabolical. How is she so shit in these last two games?
She was good at fooling him.
I mean, technically, yeah.
What do you mean? She was good. She did exactly what she was supposed to do.
Yeah, but
in both games.
But the thing is, like, the thing is like she there was no, I don't know, for me there was no like independent actions from her. She was literally listening to him, Tenji, or listening to Yuichi. So like for me it's like if she was able to like get his dad killed, unless she I guess the whole thing is like she's literally just lying to everyone.
If she's manipulative, she would just make Tenji and Yuichi both think that she's listening to her.
And she told Yuichi that he loved her, which maybe was a way to get her to like, act in her favor.
And that's what I'm thinking. So like now I guess I'm on the more side of like I guess I believe his story, but no, I don't know. Maybe she was a part of another friggin' Tomodachi Game and her family. I don't know.
Maybe at this rate, they can literally be anything. They can just make shit up if it was mine. Right. But yeah, no, I totally believe that it could be her.
Her surgery part really got me messed up because maybe she did look evil, but like maybe her surgery made her kind of look kind. I don't. You know what I mean? Like maybe her surgery has something to do with this. You never know, man.
Maybe. Look at every detail, honestly. Like,
I don't know.
Show to do.
I keep getting told I'm stupid every episode, so I fucking hate this show. Yeah,
still going.
Oh, you're true. Suki don't just be telling me I'm dumb every day,
bro. Yeah, like what's her name? Tame is like or Renko. How do you say this, Andre? Come on, give me a name.
Reiko.
Okay, Reiko. Reiko's literally like, I'll make a bet with you, and then she like looks over at him. She's like, you're stupid, and like, I'm like what the fuck? Like, stop telling everyone they're stupid. Like, no, she doesn't know Yuichi, bro. Like, leave her alone.
I have a good question for you for something I noticed.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but okay. So the advantage clearly seems to be on the team with more members, right? But my question was in the cave, how many bottles of water do you think the other team got?
It was just one. It must have been.
Do you
just
think
one.
It was one per side? Just one. Because if they were just surviving 3 days with 1 bottle of water, they would be super dehydrated in a week right now.
Oh, you think? You're saying Yuichi's gonna find like a crate full of food and be like, "Listen, this is my."
I'm saying that I think that they're doing a lot worse off than like the team with 2 people.
Then they're making it look like.
Yeah, because like if they had to share 1 bottle of water for 3 days between like 5 people, that would be terrible.
That is true. You know what though? What if Yuichi knowing Yuichi is gonna be like somehow get all of them on his side except for the guy who's hiding. And then be like, yo, let's just go find your boy, and then we'll all win type thing. And then I don't know. I feel like the observer's gonna let someone know, and then Manabu is gonna do something crazy. But
or he'll just start killing them.
I mean, no, they can do that. It's just all of their individual debts will go down by like $4 if there's that many, right? Because they have to split it between everybody. So that's the kind of give or take. And I was gonna ask another thing against Shiho, bro. Do you think she's the one that lied about her debt?
Yeah, for sure. Because I don't think we talked about that too. We didn't think that it actually picked up her voice, and she lied about that.
Yeah. So that's the only thing that would make sense.
But
why? But he took their name tags. Isn't the debt on the name tag?
No, he didn't look at them though. That's the thing. I know. I was thinking about this too. He didn't look at the back of them. That's where the camera is, right? When you flip it from their name to their debt.
Oh, but if he sees them, then they all double. So
because watch, like you saw when Tenji looked at showed him his debt, it doubled instantly. So I don't know, unless the Yutori is like trolling the other girl. I don't know. I'm so skeptical about her. I hate her so much.
Yutori is mad suspicious to me. I don't. It's just because everyone has a thing except for her. She still just seems like she's a mad innocent and just a victim, and I don't believe it.
Nah, well, we found out she's a whore for money, dude. What do you mean?
I mean, he still has like the whole rich thing, and like everyone doesn't really like him, and then he's like the outcast of the group. No one is like really friends with him.
Oh my god, wait,
so
that's
he has his own stuff.
They keep deeming him stupid though, and what if he's not stupid?
Well, that's option.
So many questions.
So many questions. But that's why we love this show. That's why, Sean said, definitely number one, because we can guess all we want, and then the outcome will be so much more intricate and like just something that we can't think of. That it's just like, oh shit, that was crazy. So,
I hope so, bro. Yeah. What if they just finish the game
Could you imagine?
and then nothing happens?
It's just like
your debt's over. Congrats, and then they just go home.
And then they just fucking leave. That's crazy. I also want to know who management is. Is this like just like rich people watching them, or is it? Is it just like a thing,
that's what this is.
Like an organization?
Literally Squid Game type, like rich, like.
Because the way those kids were typing in the other game, they're like kids. They're like, "Ha, LOL," like loser. And then I'm just like, hey, if these are adults, these people are the stupidest adults ever.
Yo, imagine one of them is like the rich guy's dad, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck you, son." He's just like watching it.
Then they like start talking about him. He's like, "Oh shit, I gotta log out." And he just logs off. That's funny.
Oh my god! So what do you guys think Maria's gonna do?
I think.
Do you think she's just gonna play? Do you think she's there only for observation, or do you think she's like gonna mess with him?
Nah, bro. I think she's there.
Do you think she's gonna just like she'll listen to Yuichi and just like play the game like as if like she wants to win and just like listen?
Nah, bro. Like right as she got introduced, Yuichi's like, no shot. She made it by herself. She's a part of the game. I'm using her to destroy. I'm gonna destroy her first, and that's how we get to management. Maybe, but also, I think maybe if he does like his Yuichi charm, Maria might like him, and then do a little, like helping. Maybe. I don't know.
Does she work for them, or was she a player and they're like, hey, we'll basically just reduce your debt?
No, she straight up like works for them. I swear.
Works for them?
Yeah,
Okay.
she just that's how they introduce her. Unless she says something next episode, they're like, we put her in the game to she's an administrator that is gonna observe Yuichi. So it's like, okay,
That's
well, she works.
bullshit though. Like,
It's so bullshit, bro. So bullshit.
I guess he did threat management though, so he kind of handicapped himself.
Yeah, that's pretty much, man.
We'll
You
see,
just don't do
we'll
that.
see. I don't know what she's gonna try to do, but she's definitely getting used, for sure.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah. I don't know. Great, fantastic show. Honestly, definitely number one. For making my brain hurt, but not my number one in my heart. Number one in my heart is Spy X Family, which is next.
Sure, let's get into Spy X Family. Basically, we have probably the best episode again. So, what happens first? I guess they're just like doing things. Lloyd gets like a call into work. Lloyd gets a call into work.
True.
Friggin' Yor and Anya just go on a day trip to the grocery because Yor's like, yo, I want to be a real mom. I'm a help her and cooking things, and then that's what happens. Then some random thugs show up. And they're like, we're gonna take you, little girl. And then they take the little girl, and then Yor goes badass and beats them all up. Oh, yeah. Beats them all up. They run away, but then she's sad that she dropped the food. And then Anya's like, forget the food. Teach me how to fight. So then they go home, and then they're learning how to fight. Lloyd shows up, and then Lloyd's like, what are you doing? And then he's like, don't worry. We got to learn how to fight. And then Lloyd, obviously, he's stressed. Always stressed, bro. This guy's Andre and said, anxiety, my old friend. I'm just like, yes, this is fucking Andre every time he wakes up. I was crying, bro. I was like, this guy is too funny. Anyways, then they go to the ceremony, like the opening ceremony. They all go into the class, and then Anya's gets called, and she's in the same class with like their target's son. And then he's like, I got two amazing plans. We're gonna either infiltrate, Anya's gonna become a star and earn all the stars and become upper echelon, and we're gonna get invited to the parties, or she's gonna be friends with the kid, and then we're gonna get invited to their house. And then so Lloyd's like, go Anya, make friends. And then he looks down, Anya meets one girl, reads her mind, immediately hates her. And then Lloyd's like, oh, okay, this is I'm stressed again. And then that ends. They go get their little tour and everything. Elegante man's like, yo, we're gonna be elegant, it's gonna be great, everyone be quiet, listen, we're gonna do good. And then obviously Anya tries to be nice. Well, first the guy he's like, why is Anya looking at me? And then he walks up to Anya, he's like, why are you looking at me, girl? But then he says he thinks something, I guess, and that makes Anya upset. And then
he's like, oh, she must have like spotted my amazingness. She probably loves me.
And then she gave him like a smirk, like a ugly, like a kind of face. And then he's like, how dare you? I'm the best man in the world. And then she goes, gets a flashback. Yora's like, yo, smile in all things pain. So the Anya comes up, the iconic smirk of Anya is now gonna be a meme for the rest of humanity. And then so basically she smirks, he thinks he's making fun of her. So then he's like, I'm gonna make your life hell from now on. So he just keeps like picking on her. Anya just keeps smiling. This one random girl that thought she was a kid is all of a sudden falling in love with her for no reason. And then she's just like, oh my god, you're so amazing, every time she smirks. Until eventually Anya loses it, punches him square in the face. Best animated
Mike Tyson haymaker right there.
Animated better than your versus Lloyd fight. Next level. Wit's working.
Wit's working, or is it Cloverworks? Whoever, both of them are.
Whichever did this episode, you're working. So then he flies across, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, did you punch him?" And then Anya's like, "No." The girl's like, "No, she only punched him because." And he's like, "So you did punch him?" And he's like, "What the hell, man?" She's like, "No, but she stepped on her foot, so I had to punch her." And then he was like, "Oh my god, so elegant." Also, that's illegal.
But also, yeah,
he's like, also illegal. So here's 3 black bolts or whatever, or 1 black bolt. I think she only got 1, right? It went down to 1. Yeah. So then she got a black bolt. So Lloyd came home, and then he realized that he's stressed again because she punched the dude she was supposed to make friends with, and she's even further away from the stars that she was supposed to get. So
damn.
Yep.
Fantastic episode.
It's great. I love this show.
It's great.
We're getting somewhere.
Not much to talk about, but it's great. Very entertaining. I love every character. I mean, they're great. Yeah. I mean, obviously, her getting like which path do you think she would go down to? Will be.
I'm a straight up say none of the above, bro.
Right?
I think the friendship's higher chance. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, she already doesn't like him. Yeah. Maybe they just like each other. And that's what you bully. I know you punch people who you like. I mean, that's just.
I think like Anya's gonna kind of like end up being like the leader of the classroom, and everyone's gonna just want to like she's gonna start off as an outcast, but then she's gonna slowly like bring all the students on her side.
Yeah,
everyone's gonna love her, and then
you think? Yeah. I totally don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like she's still gonna be so, I don't know, like just so socially awkward. I don't know how they're gonna get into the Desmond family's like house or whatever Lloyd wants to do. But I mean, I feel like I don't know if that's going to be the main thing. Of course it is, right? Because that's the goal. But I think for now, it's just like really focusing on the giving and taking, or giving of the badges, right? So I think like for the next couple episodes, we're going to see who gets what badge and what happens and all that stuff. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to go A or B, honestly.
Really?
See Anya continue to fail at getting badges, basically.
Literally, it's going to be like I don't know. Yeah, like how fast can she fail, and then. Maybe one redeeming quality.
You might be right. You know what? Maybe she's going to get expelled, and then they're going to figure out, but she's going to do it like by doing good things, sort of. So Elegante Man's going to have to try and pull strings and keep her in school. Literally. And stuff like that.
For the next little bit, at least. I do think because she's in school, we're going to get more Lloyd doing his like spy shit, and also Yor doing her assassination stuff, which would be kind of cool. I hope it doesn't like... Oh, I hope it does, where like it's like about the school and like trying to get out these like ratty like deans or whatever they like teachers or counselors, whatever. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, and then somehow Anya ends up in the middle of it, and then she gets like a bolt for being bad or like doing something stupid, which would be kind of fun. I don't know. Like I said, like we keep saying, the Spy X Family is a fantastic show, but it's definitely you just sit there and like you eat popcorn. Yeah. You don't really have to really think about anything. You don't have to rewind it too many times. I did rewind the punch though, obviously. That kid got rocked, dude. Like it was actually crazy.
Yeah, he flew.
I mean, I think Anya can probably solo Goku at this point. It's like base form. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. Yor is fantastic. I want her. I want to see her on a mission, like just destroying people.
Yeah. What is the mission exactly? Like he's trying to get into contact with this guy that he's supposed to be a spy.
He's supposed to kill him. I'm pretty
sure. Supposed to kill Desmond.
Is he trying to kill him?
Desmond's dad. Desmond's dad. Yeah.
He's trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh well. Okay.
We saw him before too. It's a guy with the big eyes, right? Like he's like.
Yeah, he's got big ass eyes. I don't know why.
Yeah,
he's like scared all the time.
Eyes. Yeah.
I think that's more of a job for Yor than it is for Lloyd, honestly.
Hey,
Lloyd's good at things too, bro.
Hey, you see that episode? You saw that episode with Lloyd just jumping around?
Did you see how great? Didn't you see the episode where he had a great aim and killed that mosquito with precision accuracy?
Precision and like 9,000% power.
Okay, well then it shouldn't be too hard a job.
I don't know.
I get this guy in a room.
I just want to see how they're gonna tie Yor needing to assassinate Twilight, and how that goes down.
You still think that's gonna happen?
Oh, dude, it has to. That's the only way they should end. If it doesn't end any other way, it's a 0 out of 10 for me. As right now, it's like.
But if it does that, it's just gonna be Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where they're contracted to kill each other, and then they both work together to turn against their organizations.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we want. You know, who's right, who's wrong, don't matter. Love wins at the end. Family. Dom Toretto, Ben Diesel is gonna pull up and be like family, and then guess what? Family wins, and somehow Anya will do something and protect both of them. All right, that's what's gonna happen.
It's fine with me, but
family.
Yeah. I mean, Honestly, I just turn it on, don't think, watch.
Literally
enjoy.
brain dead, and then just like
Just whatever I'm
go
You
to
eating.
saw,
Tomodachi.
Anya's smile. That's what I look like.
Oh, that.
That
yeah.
was amazing. Yeah, basically, that was a great smile.
Oh man, it's always the face. I think they're learning. The way to be popular is to have a face that everyone sees.
Right.
First was AOT season 1 with the flock shush all over
Yeah.
the
Oh
place.
my god.
And then it was season 2 with friggin' Yelena's face.
Yeah.
And now it's Anya.
Yeah.
Gotta
Well,
have the
yeah, they
face.
have the formula. They have mommy and daddy, and they have funny face girl. So
That was your face right there.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Oh, man. Okay, guys.
Okay,
Last but
okay.
not least, the late, the great, the very confusing at this point.
Very.
Yeah.
Summertime. And that went from 0 to
But
100
low-key-
really fast.
Yeah.
Purple Eye Girl, she has some credit. She's not just there for the
Yeah, I
the
do
boat
like her.
scene. So
She's probably
she's
the
in.
best character so far.
Definitely the best character. Andre, do your thing, boy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so where do we leave off? Oh, Shinpei's was just saved by the purple-eyed girl. Don't say that. What's her name? Hizuru.
Hizuru.
Yeah, her name's Hizuru.
Hizuru.
She saves him.
Right.
Well, she thinks she saves him, but then friggin' Mio's shadow comes back and she's like, no, die. And then she blows her up and then she dies. Anyways, so then they have a conversation. Shinpei's like, yo, I gotta go. And then Hizuru's like, yo, I know you. And he's like, why you know me? Actually, never mind. I ain't got time for this. I gotta run up. So then they don't have that conversation. And then he sprints up. Before that, they kind of talk about how she knows. He's like, you can tell shadows from humans. And then she's like, yeah. Don't you know the shadows move away because they don't like being stepped on? But then I'm like,
What?
but then that doesn't. Anyways, because I was thinking they're gonna give like a nice, clear explanation. It's like, oh, now I can determine the difference. He's gonna be able to figure out. If
Doesn't
they're
everyone
just-
have a shadow on any other day too? Like
Yeah, but like you have to look for the shadow move out the way.
that's what
Yeah,
I mean.
without the
You
person
literally
either.
gotta stand there and be like, "Yo, can you just like walk over the guy's shadow for a second?"
Every person I meet, I'm gonna
Basically.
step on the
Yeah,
shadow.
Fucking
Basically.
just stomp on its head. Just oh shit, my bad, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's a bug on the ground or something.
Anyways, so then he runs up. By the time he gets there, there's blood everywhere. The only person left is So's sister. She immediately gets cleaned right as soon. She's like, "Oh my god, what am I gonna do?" And then Shinpei's like, "I'll save you." And then
Doesn't.
Shadow Demon Man's like, "No, you're not," and then kills her.
Oh yeah.
And then for some reason Mio's there and he's like, I gotta save Mio, and then doesn't. And then she gets eaten and then disappears. Then the woman comes up, Hizuru comes up, tries to shoot him, he blocks the bullets. He's like, how dare you try that, stupid? And then it doesn't work. And then he just spreads. Then some woman comes out of the ground and she's like, some little girl just comes out of the ground, and then the Demon Man's like, yo, you have my mom's eye. What are you doing with her eye? And then he's just like, oh, well, forget that. And then, the
eye,
woman
yeah,
comes out the
whatever,
floor. And then she's just like, goes like this and like looks up to heaven and spreads her arms because she's a deity, I guess. And then the shadow spreads across the island and everyone flashes and disappears. And then as everyone's disappearing, for some reason, they're like, here's the one girl who can injure me. Let me just leave her alone. Let's not.
Let her
Let's
lay there for a
Let's
little bit.
completely ignore Hizuru just cause. So it does
For
that.
real.
Shinpei's like, yo, trust me, shoot me in my head, kill me. We're gonna figure this
Andre
out.
again.
I'll fix it.
No, just kill me, please. Just fucking shoot me.
We'll figure this out. Just shoot me, trust me. And he's like, okay, I got you. Then Demon Man's like, no, you don't. And then Ushio's like, I was swallowed, but not anymore. And then unswallows herself. And then she comes out of the shadow and then punches the other dude. And he's like, oh no. And that was just the amount of time she needed. And then, listen, in most times you see the head go back and a little bit of blood, but she blew off his entire face.
Oh yeah.
That was
Losing the eyes.
Boom.
yeah. His entire face blew up. Anyways, and then he woke up. He realized what we talked about, that every time he dies, he starts a little bit later. So there's a
Go,
limit to
boys.
it, because if he dies too many times, he'll eventually pass the point.
Let's go, boys.
Or
Exactly
he
what
can
we
stop
said.
anything.
We're on
Yo,
a
straight
roll.
up, I'd be killing myself all the time. I'd be like, yo, I'd be like, I stubbed my toe. Fuck this, bro. All right, next, let's try this shit again.
I mean, if that's really the only like side effect.
Well, the thing is, she said like you can't use the power too much because it'll wear out.
But isn't that why?
I don't think it's because of the date that it pushes. I think it's every time he does it. Because remember when who's in the sky? That's that girl's name? The red one. I don't know.
It's just the mother, bro. The
mother. All right, we'll call her Mother. So when he was literally leaving, Mother like noticed him. So I think every time he dies, he's a little bit more fleshy. Like I don't know. That's the only way I can think of it. It's like there's gonna be a point where he's gonna get shot and it's gonna hurt. He's not gonna die.
He's gonna hurt his soul. Too.
Yeah, it's right. It's gonna like kill his soul a little bit more. That's why I think of it. I don't know. But if it's just like the plot of if you keep dying later, it's just gonna push. It ain't too bad. You just kind of hit your head against the table a couple times, and you'll go back to like the time that you want. Also, love the episode. Love the goriness. I didn't think they'd show some blood. I mean, obviously they would, but yep.
Question.
Yes, Andre?
We'll talk about but if he transfers back and then immediately kills himself, does he move into the future?
I was literally thinking that.
Oh,
I thought it was a loophole.
Good question.
I don't know.
They'll never do it, obviously, because they would have to explain it.
Yeah,
which they don't want to do. But that's just a question I had.
That's a very good question. Actually.
I don't know.
Anyways, continue about your gore.
Oh yeah, no, love the pile of bodies. Like we love that, right? Like it was beautiful. Another iconic punch from our girl Ushio. Well, I say she literally metamorphosed from the ground, and then just did some crazy ass like Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist punch that like destroyed this alien dude that I thought was like completely like overpowered. Yeah. Apparently not. Can get punched. But also Hizuru, when she was on the ground, she's like, "Oh, I failed." It says a name. I'm like, who's that? So I want to know who that is.
They're connected though. Shinpei and Hizuru are connected. Maybe
listen,
who's Shinpei's dad?
There's a problem.
Shinpei have a dad?
And I'm gonna bring it up now.
Okay.
When she was, and this bring me back to when she was fighting Mio. I think it was the beginning of this last episode. Yeah. This episode, when Shadow Mio was coming up behind her. And she's like, boom. She like looked at her, and then Mio was like, "Why do you have eyes on the back of your head?" Maybe. Why would they emphasize that? No, Tomodachi Gaming has got me psychoanalyzing everything about every show. That's got to be that. There's some. She has some, like you said. It could be like some sixth sense, but hers is like combat, whereas Shinpei is like more like traveling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and she also said sorry to her sister, whoever asked that.
Her sister. There we go. That's who we're thinking of. Okay, that's all I got, honestly. I just think there's something weird with her, and because her eyes are like, whoa, purple, woo, but maybe different shade. I don't know. I couldn't really tell.
It's about the eyes again. Yo, if you want to know about the eyes, just ask Andre.
Andre, yeah, Andre recommends this new show they're probably gonna watch. It's something about a maid takes over the
Sean,
world or something.
That's Sean. That's you and Sean's show, bro.
Don't you say you and Sean. I don't even know what that show is.
Rent a Girlfriend, friggin' and what's that other one? Dress Up, Darling. That's your show.
That's Alan's show.
Why are you saying it's my show? It's everyone's show. This is the
I meant because of Vivi, because Andre's been psychoanalyzing the eyes every time.
We know, but Alan wanted to distract from why he really watches those shows.
Oh, yeah. And yes. I also watch Blue's Clues for the plot as well. I love animals. God. Okay, so Hizuru, right? She's got some combat wise that just makes her better. I just have to think that because, I don't know why they emphasize. Do you have eyes at the back of your head? I've never seen someone say that. Or heard someone say that in an anime before, and it doesn't mean other than like, wow, they're just really powerful, or they got eyes at the back of their head, legit. Like, what if her eye?
It just really means that
she's really good.
And from what I've seen, the person thought they were being sneaky, but then they got caught. So they're like, oh my gosh, you got eyes in the back of your head, because they're like, I can't believe you saw me. Yeah, but hey, maybe you're right. Again,
I could be right. I also could be terribly.
Maybe Hizuru's shadow is plastered to her back,
literally, bro.
She can see behind her.
Oh, let's go.
That's a good.
I don't know where it would hide the face, but hey, you never know. You never know. I'm not.
What if
discounting anything?
Her sister's shadow plastered to the back of her, right?
have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't even know
We're
anymore.
pulling at strings. Honestly,
It's hard to say.
Or not, it's not that the plot's bad. It's beautiful. Everything was the drawing. Obviously, I love the flowy, the shadow part of the thing. Like when it was like starry. Oh, beautiful. Loved the red light. Loved how we got everyone's perspective of the island. It was actually super nice. Also, Shinpei, loved the hair. Still, like there was another scene with it. I was just like, oh, beautiful. Love it.
Especially when it blew off his head.
Yeah, just yeah, I love that. Love that when that happens. I don't know. That's pretty much it, honestly.
Sean, what did you think of the episode? You never.
What did I think of it?
Yeah.
Honestly, like I don't know. I wasn't in love with it. I liked all the parts that Alan talked about, but the part I didn't like was it just felt like now you're fighting against some kind of like force of nature. It's like, how are you gonna kill this thing? I feel like there's no way to kill this thing.
You're fighting a tornado,
right? It's like I feel like there's no way to kill this thing that would be satisfying to me. Yeah. That wouldn't make me think like, oh, that's dumb, just because like this thing should have done this better. Like even in this episode, I was like, why would it let him? Like, it knows he can turn back time. Why would it just leave him alone and the girl alone? Like, why would it not just?
I thought about
like,
that.
All you have to do is kill the girl.
Wait, hold on. I thought about it.
Exactly.
What if they need him to be alive so Mother can take his eye? Right.
No, they want him alive or if they kill him, he will just restart time.
Yeah.
And they know that.
No, but remember. Oh, is it a different show? Can't he just bleed out, and then he won't go back in time?
No.
I mean, if he bleeds out, he'll die, and then he'll go back.
Oh my god! Wait, it's a different show. I'm thinking of. That's disgusting.
What show does bleeding out prevent death?
No. Right. Instead of dying, it's the freaking Tom Cruise one where he can die and go
Edge
back.
Tomorrow?
Edge of Tomorrow. If he bleeds out, he doesn't go back. He dies. Straight up dies. Because the alien blood's in him. Side note. Totally mixed the two by accident. My bad.
Okay. I did not know about that at all.
Nice.
So we have to do from Tom Cruise movie is kill Mother, and everyone goes back to normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. What I'm thinking of is there's probably like some friggin' core somewhere that's like in like a cave somewhere that's like unleashing the shadows, and they're gonna
has
go
to
find
shove his long
and they're gonna
arm in it.
Yes, and then they're gonna break it, and then everything.
It'll break, all right.
Yeah.
But also, it might not be that because the girl has bullets that can hurt the shadows. So
yeah.
they might.
Anything could hurt it as long as you just shoot the shadow, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I think
I thought it was specifically those bullets. I had no idea.
Maybe it was. I don't know. It just seems like it's gonna be a lot of work, man. It's a lot to do. There's
25 episodes of anime.
There's just so much you gotta do to get rid of this thing, and I feel like no way to kill it is gonna be satisfying to me. And what was so special about this night? Like, why couldn't the shadow thing just do this anytime?
Because it gathered all the people in the shrine.
Why does that matter?
Because there's a large mass of people in the exact spot where they need them. Before they have to go around one-on-one and kill them. Because obviously they're not immortal, or else they would just wander around and kill everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
But like obviously they can be hurt and they could be killed. Yeah, but if Mio just walked around and just murdered everyone, someone would notice eventually.
Eventually, I guess.
Because remember when she was standing outside the real Mio's house, she didn't want to shoot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay.
And also, you know what I just realized? Remember last week when we came to this amazing discovery that they didn't have to kill people before making shadows?
Yeah.
And Mio's shadow was there the entire time that we didn't consider.
Oh, right.
Mio and her shadow were both alive the entire time.
I forgot about that.
Yo, here at Weeb Gamer, we only do the best analysis, and we always take every detail into account. It's
the myth. The legend is literally you see your own shadow before you die. So from the beginning, there would have to have been shadows of the people who were alive already.
Yo, what if Oshio's not
more
dead,
interesting? Bro? Yeah, but wouldn't it be more interesting if you could only be killed by your own shadow?
Me and that motherfucker would tussle.
Yeah, then it'd be more interesting because if this shadow demon man can just murder everyone, what's the point?
Yeah, like why?
I know that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly.
Like, bro, these guys. Yeah, these guys made it too intricate. If I saw like a 7'5" alien with 7 arms, I'd just kill myself Like, I don't know why these guys are going into like into the whole thing of like, oh, let's make them shadows and look like each other. No, dude, just show me yourself. I'd be like, all right, dude, like, gone. I'm gone.
Yeah, there must be something.
Yeah.
Anyways, this episode just made me ask more questions, which kind of annoys me.
It turned them off. It turned them off.
A little bit.
Come on.
Just give me more. And then, okay, next episode, if next episode recovers good, well enough for me, then I'll be into it again.
Okay, listen. The big part of it for me, though, the big part of it for me was like the mystery.
Yeah.
That's what got me in there. But now they're just kind of like, here's the issue, here's the problem. But I guess there's still a lot more. We don't know Hizuru. We don't know why they're connected. How did Shinpei get the mother's eye? Why is Ushio not
dead?
Part of their
like
thing?
The other ones.
Yeah. Why is Ushio not part of the other ones?
The American, stubborn.
So there's a lot of different things that I have very little faith they'll come up with like adequate explanations for.
Exactly.
But
respect it.
But it started off great. Animation is still good.
Oh, it's the Andre syndrome again, bro. It's Andre syndrome. It started
off great.
No.
So I'm going with it.
Okay.
Going with it.
Perfect. I loved it. Personally, my little intake before we get going. To what I want to talk about, because we do have a little bit and I do want to talk about it. Fantastic show. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. I know it's kind of
bad either.
I know it's not. I know it seems.
It's not
corny.
that bad. I'm just annoyed.
No, I know it seems corny, and I totally get it, but it needed to. Like, what else could they have done this episode other than like kill more people? We've already seen that so many times.
Yo,
like,
they just showed Ushio. If they could have expanded the mystery of why Ushio's shadow was just like normal the entire time.
Well, that's true, right? They could still figure that out because.
But anyways,
again,
he has a whole they have a whole timeline. They can. Yeah. He's gonna discover a lot more things. Like he has time. No, right. I'm not against this show. Sean almost convinced me against it, but I don't.
Almost, I know. I had to bring you back a little bit.
I still want to watch it.
I feel like we already chalked. I already chalked Shield Hero, so I can't chalk another one from the list. Though I do want to not add one to the list, but everyone, you guys should watch, especially if you love My Hero Academia and you want like a no power version of My Hero Academia, please watch Ashi. I think that's how you say it. Literally a soccer anime, phenomenal. Episode 5 makes you cry for some reason. I don't understand why. Maybe we're all just deprived of parental lovingness and like caring. But honestly, super super cool. It's just slice of life, but with soccer in it. I don't know. I personally like it myself. Sean likes it, which is a good.
I do.
Which is a good thing because he doesn't really play soccer, but he likes sports. So if you're a sport person or you just are an anime fiend, watch it.
Nah, it's great. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's been what I've been waiting for a soccer anime for a long time. Ever since I watched Kuroko's Basketball, I've been like, as soon as I finished it, I was like scouring the internet. I was like, what soccer anime? Then all I see is friggin' Captain Tsubasa and Zuma 11. Trash, both. So I needed one, and so this is finally coming. This before Blue Lock. And just a little heads up. Blue Lock is like this, but without the friendship and power of power of friendship, because Blue Lock is straight. If you're ass, they will kill you or something like that. I can't remember. It's like a battle royale soccer trying to find the best team literally ever, and it's like that's exactly it. That's what I want. The only downside I have to Ashi is main character already has plot armor because he is garbage. And but he has he's like fucking the guy on Liverpool. What's his name? Henderson. Dude, shit. But he's just he has a smart brain. Listen. Smart brain is let's make space so I can put ball in space. Yes. He did not put that. He did not. They are trying out for the national team of Japan. No, he was trying out for the school to try out. The youth team for the national team of Japan. All right, man. You got me there. All right. Well, guess what? More plot armor to come. Touched the ball. He made one successful pass the entire tryout. And that's all it is. Bro, that's better than half the House League people I play with. Yeah, but they're not trying out for the national team of Japan. I mean, low key. Okay, hold on there, mister. We both played with some of the people on Team Canada. You know they're not that good. Who? If you're talking about Big Black, he was the best player. I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about the guy that's younger than us. We're not here to name call, dude. Come on now. These people too. But I'm just saying. The guy that's younger than us? Alfonso Davies, he's
Okay,
disgusting.
bro, are you stupid? That guy can run faster than my car. Of course he's not. Jesus Christ. No, but like you know, okay, yeah, you're right. I don't know why they're trying out for the fucking national team in Japan. Who cares, Andre? Who cares, man?
No, it's a great show though. It's a great show. It's just
fantastic show, but
it
you're
makes
totally
me
right.
more
Why the
intrigued
fuck are they
actually
trying
that
out-
he's garbage.
Literally can't make a pass, and you guys are like, yeah, I'm gonna be the next number 10.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi. Okay.
Oh my gosh! And they get so psyched out. They're like, "Hey, I'm a striker, but I played defense last time." And he's like, "Oh my goodness!"
I swear, Kyle used to be a midfielder. I remember him being a mid, and now he's a striker. You know?
Yeah.
He's nasty.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
I remember
He knew
getting
longer
bodied,
than
and I didn't even feel like I got bodied. He just moved me in like the Earth's atmosphere.
Picked
like,
you
it was
up and
crazy.
put you over there.
Literally, he just like I didn't even feel it. He just like hit. He went, and then I'm like over here. I didn't even fall though. He was so polite about it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else for anime. Which
Sean,
is
you
kinda
didn't
crazy.
say you want to talk about it. Want to talk about Ashi?
I like it a lot.
Dude.
I play sports and I like I know the competitive feel and like, you know, I've been to tryouts. You know, I can relate in ways even though I don't play soccer because I played other sports. And it's very similar to that kind of feeling. So like
Absolutely.
it makes me kind of excited and that makes me nervous. Like remember, I don't know if any of the watchers have ever like tried out for. Well, I assume you have at least once. But like the nervousness you get and like the
little butterflies.
the shaky legs, the butterflies. Yeah, you know.
Never had that in my life.
Like,
So I'm gonna be honest with you.
and it, like a little bit of excitement just because you love the sport. And it's just like it's a good time like trying to relive that feeling and. I like it a lot, and episode 5 will make you cry.
Yes. Well, that's what it does, right? It's not just a soccer anime. It's literally like it's like slice. That's why I call it a slice of life with soccer in there. I'm sure we're gonna have like a heart to heart with the fucking coach that picked him up and how shit the kid is or something like that. Be like, yeah, you're shit, kid, but guess what? So was Ronaldo when he was 2 years old. So fucking try your best or some bullshit. Or like you're gonna hear like he's gonna like try to run, he's not gonna be able to run, and then the girl's gonna be like, you can do it, and then he's just gonna like not do any better, but like it's like, oh, they're cheering for me. Like that's what's gonna happen.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Loki, if you guys like this, you guys should probably check out the volleyball one too. Haku.
Yeah, but that one has so many episodes though.
Yeah,
I've seen some of it. My girl was watching of it, so I've seen a bunch of it. And it looks like it would be entertaining. There's just so
but like you know what? If this is out, you might as well just watch this. 'Cause it's the same shit. Yo, literally they have the same mascot. It's like a bird, or he does at least. They're both the same like raven or whatever, crow. Whatever.
I don't know.
It's literally copy and paste with soccer. Anyway.
And also that the motorcycle dude defender better be nasty. If he's trash.
Yo, no.
Yeah.
To have hair like that, you gotta be good. I don't care.
Yeah.
If he's ass, I'm not watching the show anymore. I don't care. Why'd you give him that haircut?
Yeah. He's definitely one of those guys that like hates rich kids.
Oh
too.
jeez. No. Come on, Sean.
Good conversation.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks guys for watching. We really appreciate it. Sean is back. Are you back? Oh my god, I'm putting that in the video. Oh no, Andre put that in the video. Wait, what did you say? You're like, he's like, what?
He's definitely one of those guys that hates rich kids. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's me. Wait a minute. I'm looking in the mirror.
Finally, people stop saying it's me, and finally it's Alan and not me. In an anime.
Nah. All the people that want to die is you. I just hate the rich. I'm with. How is this kid fucking 16, bro? They make okay. Never mind. We're not gonna get into that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else, guys? It was a pretty good episode. I mean, everything was great.
That's good.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Again, reach our socials. They should be in the description. Again, we got some fun news on the way whenever it gets put down, and you guys can be a part of that. Yeah, what Andre just did. That's pretty much it. Friday's audios come out, which is probably what you're going to be listening to. If you're going to watch something, it's probably going to be on the Saturday, which is usually in the morning as well. Just hit the notification bell. Make sure you're caught up so I don't have to keep telling you every time, but I'm going to tell you every time. Timestamps are down below. Maybe. This one definitely. Next one's please stop harassing Andre. He's doing his best. That's pretty much it. Other than that, me, Andre, Sean signing out. Peace. Bye.
Bye.